Hello, hello, and welcome to Arkadium's Daily Crossword Live. I hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving for whoever celebrates. I know I did. I enjoyed my time with my family, but I missed you all, and I am glad to get back to puzzling. I see Dee is here. Scab, what's up? Hey, Stefano calling in from Italy. Lucky and Grace and Larry and James are all back. Lucinda already accusing Arkadium of being too punny. Yeah, well, the stream has just begun, Lucinda. I'm sure Arkadium has some more puns lined up. And we got Issy here and Madeline. What's up? Ellie, and I see Ledition on Twitch, Miniest Mini on YouTube. So everyone returned. I'm so pleased to see. We're gonna be solving one of Stan Newman's hard crosswords today. It has a title. It's called Gratitudes. Which now that I read this might be more appropriate for a Thanksgiving crossword. I'm sort of surprised they ran it a few days after Thanksgiving, but maybe it has nothing to do with gratitude itself. Hey, Mackledon, how you doing? And oh, Mackledon, you enjoyed some pumpkin pie today? Is that what I'm reading? Yeah, I definitely enjoyed some pumpkin pie a few days ago. Okay. So, oh, new color, not teal or gray. No, Stan Newman's is always this color. The Stan Newman hard is always, it's the Stan Newman Daily that is teal and the LA Times that is gray. And then Stan Newman's hard is this greenish color, whatever you'd call this. And Barbara's back on Facebook. Okay. One across an Illinois water border. Do I have any guesses? James from Seattle saying Erie, which definitely could be right. Yeah, Crock Pocket is here, also saying Erie. Yeah, Lake Erie, okay. Logician saying Ohio as in Ohio River. I guess it could be that too. No, but Melissa Bogle, Scab, everyone's saying Erie, so let's do Erie. Maybe we'll check 13 and then start on the downs. A millionth of milli. Okay. Hey Therese, I missed you too. Glad you made it back here. Millionth of milli. Yeah, if you know your numerical prefixes, which many people don't. Chad Hensley saying Erie is nowhere near Illinois. And Grace is saying Erie doesn't border Illinois, it's Lake Michigan. Yeah, I was a little suspicious of Erie too, but that's what everyone was saying. Could it be Ohio, as Ledition is guessing? Like the Ohio River. Man, my geography is really being strained right now. It seems plausible to me that the Ohio River borders Illinois, but I'm not sure. 13 across seems more like a gimme to me. That's what Issy and Lucky and Ellie are all saying nano, which was my instinct as well. Because milli means 1,000th, and then a millionth of 1,000 is actually a billionth, and nano means billionth. So where to? Maybe we check one down to see if we can make Ohio or even Erie work. Not remotely. Not remotely. Amy's like, I'm no help on this. Yeah, it's understandable. Hey, Pashi. Could just be lake, interesting. An Illinois water border. I suppose it could. Grace votes lake. Let's see. Oh, interesting. Not remotely. Sophila and who is it? Wilco are saying on site, and Shiloh. Nice. Yeah, Issy also from the UK says, yeah, it's understandable. Sometimes, I mean, if these US geography clues are too hard for some of the Americans in chat, then I do not expect it of the Europeans. On site. I like this answer. I was totally misreading this clue. I was thinking not remotely as in like not even close, not even remotely. Some quiet misdirection. The thing I like best about it is that it seems to work with Ohio. So how are we feeling about all this? Grace says, I'm in Illinois on the lake right now, so no way. You're on Lake Michigan? Wait, this double O is a little strange, so maybe we're not out of the woods yet. Extra energy. Aha. Okay, yeah, it might not be on site, by the way. I'm seeing other guesses. Duo saying online, Barbara saying on time. So we might have to fill that in later. Blake, you're barely late. We're just getting started here. Sophelia, and D and Jesse Valdez and Kira Walker are saying oomph. I love this word. Oomph. And I'm glad that it works with the double O. Yeah, put some oomph on it, exactly. Tommy Mo agrees with oomph. So the double O works, and maybe we're in great shape, actually. We'll check the S on site. Sophia just followed us. Thank you so much. Not legit. Okay. Not legit. The S actually looks very, very possible here. Yeah. Kiara Walker and Wilco. Hey, Floss. And Bluegrass. I'm seeing 2 guesses that both seem reasonable. It's kind of a classic. Oh, actually 3 guesses now that I see Minnie. There's Sham, there's Scam, and there's Spam. So maybe we do the down to sort this one out. Yeah, everyone guessing a different thing. So why don't we try 2 down? Hey, Underwater Connect. Glad to see you here. Response to sarcasm. Response to sarcasm. Oh, for a second I thought people, someone that like Arkadium said something funny and everyone was responding, but now I'm realizing people are giving me a bunch of ha's as the answer. Ha ha ha. Wow. It could be. I don't know if sarcasm is usually funny enough to earn 3 ha's. Maybe I would give it 2 ha's, but 3? Attack a course. Okay. It is looking correct. I was scrolling back like, who said something funny? What did I miss? What joke did I miss? Mock laughter. Fair enough, Warthog, yeah. Kurt is like, 3's if you're really sarcastic. Okay. So Duo and Minnie on YouTube are saying attack a course is to eat. Yeah, a course as in your main course, your entree, that kind of thing. So you're attacking it, you're eating. This IA looks a little concerning. Oh, but maybe I is just one word here. We'll check that next. Worked up. Oh no, Floss, your connection isn't working. We'll refresh and come back. Yeah, Sophelia is saying the same thing about the IA. We will check it. We will check it second. Wait, Arkadium made a joke, and then Jesse was like, only got 2 ha's for that one. Okay, Minnie and Shiloh and Wilco and Lucky are all saying in a fit, worked up. Yeah, I think that makes sense. In a fit. Some of these crosses are looking bizarre, though. Ooh, like really bizarre. I think we have an issue. Boston nickname. Oh boy. Hey Jeffrey, how you doing? What's up with 20 across? Yeah, well, even 23 across. What is this? This is no kind of thing. Shiloh's saying in a myth, but I would think myth was spelled with 2 F's in that case. Hey, Kimberly, we need your help. So I actually know a Boston nickname. I lived in Boston for a long time. And Beantown doesn't fit. So it's the other Boston nickname. Yeah, that Scab and Dad Not Dude are guessing. Yeah, thus something. At minimum, Rhonda saying thus something. Boston is called the hub, I can confirm. I mean, people from Boston don't really say it, but it is an apparent nickname. So it's not in a fit. What is this phrase? I don't think I know it. In a tiff? No, but it has to be an E, I think. Not fit. Maybe we just check the cross. I don't think I know this. Warthog says pet. Logician says pet. In a pet? I don't think I know this phrase. I know in a tizzy. Is it related? Yeah, Grace doesn't know. So I'm going to check 20 across, which actually looks more reasonable than it used to. Verbal gratitude. Okay, so this must be a theme answer. If you are just joining, the title of today's puzzle is Gratitudes, which really should have been run on Thanksgiving, it seems like. But since this is our my first post-Thanksgiving theme stream, then maybe it's quite fitting, actually. Verbal gratitude. I see a bunch of different guesses. I appreciate you, says Jilke. I appreciate it, says Lucky. I applaud you, says Jeffrey. I approve of you. Wow, there's lots of different ways to express your gratitude. Okay, Barbara, you were thinking in a tizzy also. I'm glad I'm not alone there. It's just tizzy doesn't fit. I appreciate it is what Without Limits is saying. Let's start putting in some letters and see what fits. I appreciate it. It does fit nicely. It's definitely verbal gratitude. I think we run with this until until the crosses disagree. Yeah, Shiloh's saying in a pet is so weird. I've never heard of it. It must be some older phrase. I've never heard it either. Yeah, Blake, that's a good point. I applaud you. That's not really gratitude, whereas appreciation is gratitude. I think appreciate is better. Female name of a biblical book. Ooh, lots of people seem to know the Bible. Jeffrey and Paige Weigel and Without Limits and Douglas Filler are saying Ruth. Gerber on YouTube and Underwater Canuck agreeing. Warthog says in a pet is pre-boomer. Jody Wright. Baljit Khan is saying, where did you find these crosswords? So this is Arkadium.com's official channel. All the crosswords we solve here are from Arkadium. Arkadium puts out like 12 different crosswords every day, and we pick one of them to solve live on social media. So this one is Stan Newman's hard crossword, but you could find a medium or an easy or other ones too. Hope that answers. Grace says, Warthog, wow, pre-boomer. Rhonda says, must be, I'm a boomer, never heard of that phrase. Okay. Many a Greek goddess group. Nice. I see Gerber and Ellie and Jesse already answering this. Holy at Heartbeat saying trio. Interesting. Oh, and I was trying to piece together, okay, who are the Greek goddess trios? And then Scav helpfully listed them all out. The Fates, the Furies, and the Gorgons. Wow, I would have forgotten the Gorgons. Yeah, Three Sisters thing, Gerber. Okay. So maybe 5 down is looking attractive. Unknown subject. Unknown subject. Grace is like, Scav, calm down. listing every trio. A trio of trios, by the way. Grace meets Scav. He knows a lot. Oh, I really like this clue. Algebra. Unknown subject. Unknown because the variables in algebra are called unknowns. Very nice. Sweet Pea and James and Jeffrey getting that one. Cool. Yeah, solve for X, exactly, Melissa. Things learned first. By the way, speaking of Arkadium, today's the last day of a Black Friday sale. It's a major sale going on Arkadium. If you use the code BF50, so Black Friday 50, BF50, you get 50% off Arkadium Plus. That is ad-free games and a 30-day archive. So it's a pretty steep discount, if you ask me. Dad Not Dude and Ellie and Sweet Pea and Underwater Canuck are saying ABCs. Yeah, you learn the ABCs. That's kind of where you start. I think that's a good answer. Minnie says, I'd have taken algebra over geometry any day. Not a fan of geometry. Geometry is where they start people on proofs. I think that turns a lot of people off. Okay, coalition. Good. Yeah, Underwater Canuck and Lucinda and Kurt, James and Ellie are all saying block. Spelled without a K means like a coalition, like a voting block. Double L can only be a few things, so let's look at it right away. Yeah, wool source. Izzy say, oh, proofs is so bad. No, proofs are beautiful. Proofs are fun. Leia is back with a newfangled profile picture. And Madeline saying llama. And Grace giving me the llama emoji. Llama was in yesterday's puzzle too? Okay. Papa K says, so if we purchase games from Arkadium, can we stream them? You mean you want to compete with me? You want to stream Arkadium's crosswords and poach my audience? I guess nothing's stopping you. Yeah, I think you could. Negligee jacket for short. Llama for hurdle, says Warthog. That's funny. No, we can't start. We can't do llama. I'm surprised Blake didn't suggest that. Nice. Shania saying cami as in camisole. Yeah, negligee jacket is a cami. Although, are they jackets? I'm actually a little confused by that. I always pictured a cami more like a shirt. Curtis saying justice for Jack. Chris saying Team Jack. Papa K, you can try. I don't mind if you try. The more people solve an Arkadium puzzles, the better. But tainting tactic. And you don't need to buy Arkadium Plus, by the way. Like, there is a free version. But it comes with ads, and they would show up on your stream. So if you're going to stream, I do recommend Arkadium Plus. Nice. Papa K and Shulit and Gerber and Dua all saying smear for tainting tactic, which is also, by the way, a better. Yeah, Rhonda's saying smear for hurdle. I like this more than llama, at least. You got ads yesterday, Lucky? You're kidding. I wonder if Ame wasn't logged in or something. Gerber says, man, I'm so unsure of every answer I write. Well, smear was a great answer, Gerber. And so was Gomez. So you're doing all right by my site. 2 ads Ame got during hurdle. Oh man, that's unfortunate. During hurdle, huh? Okay. Yeah, Gomez Adams is definitely correct. I've been watching Wednesday, and Gomez is pretty great in it. Skev says Ame needs to get the premium. She definitely has the premium. Maybe she just wasn't logged in or something. Sometimes, you randomly get logged out of accounts, so maybe that happened. Mark Kilroy is here saying that ancient Mesoamericans are Aztecs. I like this answer. It was either going to be Mayans, Aztecs, or Olmecs, but with the AZT in place, really limits the options. Cool. Let me see. Grace says, time to place your bets on Oreo showing up. Who's in? Oh, man. Okay. Hey, Lena, how you doing? Diversions for short. Nice. I see Ledition registering a guess. Well, lots of people. Unknown just followed us. Unknown, you kind of got a shout out in this cool clue. Unknown subject for algebra. Gmont and Sweet Pea are saying rec. Yeah, like recreation. Rec is often short for recreation, like rec soccer. That looks pretty good. So let's just go up here. Check this little eye. Cuisine using oyster sauce. Nice. I definitely know this one. Shania says, if Oreo isn't in this puzzle, I quit. Oh, no. What does that give us? Like a 50-50 shot? Nice. Yeah, Ellie and Pashi and Holy Hit Harpy and James from Seattle all saying Thai. Yes. Thai cuisine definitely has a lot of oyster sauce. We always have oyster sauce in our home because we cook a lot of Thai. AJ says, I love your sweatshirt today. Thank you. That makes me feel good. I like it too. Kurt says, this reminds me, I need to get some oyster sauce. Crosswords are good for lots of things, Kurt. Just use them as your to-do list. Don't forget to do your algebra homework later either. Tomorrow's Saturday. Yeah, Underwater Canuck and Gerber and Grace and Without Limits saying TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. Smooth stuff. Shania says, also, last night I reached 1 million points in that Tetris-style game on the app, on the Arkadium app. No way, 1 million points. That's crazy. Allison Hogan, welcome to you. Nice job for TGIF. And where are we here? Pentagonal plate. Ooh, another good clue. Yeah, Holy Harpy and AJ and Rhonda saying home, as in home plate. Home plate is shaped like a pentagon. I like this. Yeah, Lucinda getting that one, and Kurt. Cool. Wetland. Wetland. Yeah, this is another kind of common crossword entry. Without Limits and Pashi. And Ellie all saying fen, which basically means swamp. Mitch is here also getting fen. Nice work. And onward we go. Texting qualifier. What was everyone thankful for at your Thanksgiving? Do people still go around the table listing what they're thankful for? We did that. Taylor, oh boy, there's some horns going on outside my window. Jeffrey is saying IMO, yeah, texting qualifier, underwater Canuck saying, in my opinion, you qualify what you're saying. Arkadium says, in the interest of full disclosure, I accidentally muted Lucky, but Lucky is safe and is watching silently. What? Where did Lucky go? Why are you kicking out innocent people? Thank you for the disclosure, Arkadium. We'll all give Lucky a warm greeting when they return. Bunches, it's got to be a ton. It's always either a lot or a ton, and we already have the N from Fen, so there you go. Allison and Mitch getting that one. Lay is like, Arkadium, can you unmute Lucky? Can you? I'm working on it. Oh no. Poor Lucky. Kurt is like, justice for Lucky. Yeah, there's a lot of injustice already on a short stream. AJ said, don't get on Ark's bad side. So true. Okay, so what do we like in here? Canuck is saying, got to run. I like that. Scav's saying, got a jet. Gotta like this, got a jet. I like that too. But I guess at this point you could also say, gotta run. So maybe we have too many possibilities. Oh, the top is cut off. Is that better? Yeah, a little better. All right, we check 25 across, I guess. Hopefully people can see the top. Yeah, Logician says the top is done already anyway. I guess that's true, but we're still doing a couple downs. Lucky for Hurdle in honor of dear departed Lucky. That's pretty funny. Mouth Health Org. Yes, I like what Dad Not Dude and Toddly Enough and Mo are saying. The ADA is the American Dental Association, if I'm getting that right. And Avalanche Kid, that's a cool username, is saying that. So it was gotta something, not got to. But it could still be jet or run, at least. So I'm not going to fill anything in yet. In memoriam of Lucky with some roses. Oh, man. We're having too many laughs at Lucky's expense. Knockdown. Knockdown. I guess with only 4 letters. Actually, not that obvious, is it? Yeah, I see so many possibilities. Drop, dash, dock, duck. Okay, I think we can't do this. They tried to silence him. Sergeant Sprinkle is voting drop. Yeah, but Pashi's giving me the shrug, and I kind of agree. Let's go to 27 down then. Light gray. Light gray. Amira Crystal even saying dump. Yeah, there are tons of possibilities, it turns out. This is better. Yeah, Mitch. We're getting some convergence for once. Mitch and Logician and Melissa and Papa K and Ellie all saying Ashy. Lay and Harambe and Pashi agreeing, and Gerber. Okay, Ashy for sure. So what now then? I guess let's do 22 and then we'll do 32 across. That looks reasonable. Repeat as another's sentiment. Okay. Oh, Esker is saying deck, and Rhonda says deck as well. Knockdown. Oh, deck is in like to punch. Oh. Wow, I was not thinking that. Let's confirm with crosses. Kaylin and Duo are telling me echo for repeat as another sentiment. That looks good, and the CH is promising. Mac Bolin and Richie D like echo. Okay, so we do it. School kids assignments. School kids assignments. It's KVDES is here saying echo. By the way, if you are new here and you don't follow us, do consider it. We stream every single day at noon Eastern time, and always a new crossword, and we play a game called Hurdle. That's a good time, and following is the best way to keep in touch. So do consider it. Chores, Natalie is saying. Yeah, school kids assignments. That's kind of a hard clue because it's clearly wanting you to think of homework, but I guess the parents assign chores. Oh, and good. Who is saying this? Yeah, Mitch is saying chores makes it gotta run of all our theories. Keep losing the top of this puzzle. Gotta run. Yeah. We were not sure if it was got to run, got a jet. Any possibilities? Lulu getting chores. Yeah, chores doesn't seem correct for school. Maybe it's just a school kid, but that doesn't necessarily mean they're at school. But it is a little strange. Very dark. Okay, I think we're getting somewhere though. Because Miglo and Kitty Cat are saying inky. Ledition is also saying this. And Barbara is confident it's deck. Okay, so inky for very dark, and then, yeah, knock down. Like you deck someone across the face or something. You level them. Man, that was not my first, second, or third theory for this entry. Deck is kind of... Violence has never been so quaint. Let's check the second themer. Oh, verbal gratitude. Oh, okay. So it's all verbal gratitude. I was even wondering maybe the first one's verbal gratitude and the second one is non-verbal gratitude. But no, it's all going to be verbal gratitude. And everyone's saying, yeah, thank you so much or thanks so much, something like that. We'll find out what fits. Thanks so much. It's got to be thanks so much for verbal gratitude. This is such a Thanksgiving puzzle. It's funny that it's running today. But I'm kind of glad that we didn't miss it because I'm a sucker for a holiday puzzle. Strictly Come Dancin' followed us. Thank you very much. Thanks so much. It's looking really good. Yeah. And Kurt and Holy Hit a Heartbeat and Kaylin are saying omit. Yeah, Gerber and Duo giving me the T. Yeah, leave unsaid is to omit. Let's do maybe a couple more of these downs. Make slow progress. Make slow progress. Lena Luna is saying Inch and Cooper. Wow, a lot of new names in chat. Mark Kilroy. Yeah, Inch looks good for make slow progress. Cool. We are making medium speed progress. Free number 11, says Warthog. What do you mean by this? I really want to understand what you mean. I remember... What does this mean? I remember Lucky Number 11, that movie. Lulu K is on Twitch saying, hey, how you doing? Folks from Muskogee? Grace helpfully giving me Oklahoma. Oh, Lucky moved to Twitch. It said, it's Lucky, you can't silence me, Arkadium. Lucky moved to Twitch. Lucky lives, everybody. Warthog is saying free Lucky. I see. Oh, free Lucky, I get it. Okies for people from Oklahoma, I guess. Okay, cool. Arkadium says, Lucky update. We were unable to unmute Lucky, but Lucky is watching on Twitch. Well, thank you for the update. I see Lucky. And everyone on TikTok is sending their love. Wow. We've never had a casualty like this. Larry is Lucky for Hurdle. Good, yeah. Kimosabi? This is from Lone Ranger? Is that right? That was a little before my time, but Seems right. Arkadium says, I feel so guilty. I was trying to reply to someone and the chat shifted on me. We know you didn't mean it. Nobody wishes ill on Lucky. Org once led by Bush 41. This must be George H.W. Bush led the CIA. Good. All right, back west we go. Lucky is alive and well on Twitch, everybody. I can vouch. Oh, and Grace moved over to Twitch. Wow, there's a little party going on Twitch. What's happening? Joe says Lucky was just unlucky. That's so true. Arcadia says, but take this as a warning about my unlimited power. Oh, man. How can anyone focus on a crossword with all these shenanigans? Ancient Horse's Destination. Nice. I like what Clark and Gerber and D are saying of Troy. Yeah, Trojan horse, I guess, was headed to Troy, so it's a wooden horse, not a living, breathing horse. Should we do 41 across? It looks like they're all going to be verbal gratitude, so I don't even need to show the clue. I see some plausible. Yeah, Underwater Canuck, I like your guess. Blake is agreeing with you. So, yeah, it's a mutiny, people moving over to Twitch, but hate to tell you guys, but the mod is on Twitch too, so nobody's safe anywhere. You're the best. It fits. It's great. You know, it's a simple theme, but gratitude is a simple concept. And I'm grateful for you all bringing the fun every day here. Copy editor's catch. Copy editor's catch. Wow, there's so much going on. Letitia and Grace and Lucky. Oh, and Lena Luna moved to Twitch too. This is confusing me. I'm getting my wires crossed, guys. Now that you're all on Twitch, you're gonna see how blazing fast Letitia is. Typo, copy editor's catch. Yeah, that looks good. Great conspiracy to increase your Twitch followers, I know. Yeah, give us a follow on Twitch while you're over there. We could use a little boost in those numbers. I don't know why people don't like Twitch. It seems to have a good user interface. K.J. is here, also saying typo. Oh, Castle Alias, I see. Lucky, update from Lucky over on Twitch says, I forgive you, Ark. So Lucky and Ark are making up. Yeah, Underwater Canuck and Ledition and Warthog are saying rook. We're talking chess here. But just a little tip from a chess player. Don't call it a castle. Definitely call it a rook. If you call it a castle, you are giving away your noob status. Serious chess players call it a rook. All right, that's my rant. Sanctions in a good way. No, Scav, this was not from Thanksgiving Day. This is today's Stan Hard. Grace says, oh, my husband called and he knows it's crossword time. Rude. In retrospect says, do you stream other games? After the crossword, we're going to play a game called Hurdle, which is very fun. So those are currently the only two that we stream on this channel, but we have tossed around ideas of streaming other games too. Sanctions in a good way looks like okays. Yeah, I guess in a good way. Sanctions is an auto antonym. It means its own opposite, because sanction can also mean like to penalize, to allow, or to disallow, basically. So I guess in a good way of saying it's in the allow sense. Oh my God, there's too much going on. I'm having trouble keeping up with all the chats. Yeah, why is it called castling? It's a fair question. Kurt is saying, can I still call it a Pawnee thing? No, no, you cannot. And while we're at it, don't call knights horses either. They are knights. Blake says, what if I want to trick my opponent into thinking I'm a noob? That is the only time it's legitimate to call a rook a castle. Nikki the cat just followed us. Thank you for that. And I'm seeing some potato emojis in chat, which must mean that potatoes are in vodka. Looks good. And we didn't even need a clue for this one. TV host Banks, definitely Tyra Banks. All right. Normally, this is the time of the stream when I look at the clue on 56 across and see if we can get it without any letters in place. But we already know the clue on 56 across. I don't even need to look at it. Issy says, why don't the horses have knights on top of them? Man, you guys are asking really hard-hitting questions. I don't think I can answer that one either. All right. Best in competition, I see. I'm seeing some good guesses on Twitch. Logician saying outshine, Lucky saying outsmart, Grace agreeing on outshine. They both kind of work, don't they? Warthog and Scav voting outsmart. So maybe we just do some crosses. Yeah, best is a verb, by the way, in this clue. To best someone. Outstand. Interesting. Someone called I'm Not Me is here. Eruptor of 2020. Amanda Took was quick to say Etna. Etna, famous volcano in Sicily. I did not realize that it erupted in 2020. It's interesting. Mexican sandwiches. Okay. Yeah, I took a few days off for Thanksgiving with no streams, and maybe I forgot just how chaotic these can be, but I think that this is a more chaotic than usual stream. Like, chat is really bumping, and everyone's switching platforms on me. Lucky's getting banned for no reason. Tort does. Lay and N. Clark. I do see other guesses, but tortas are definitely Mexican sandwiches. They're delicious if you don't know them, and I insist it must be the answer. Okay, and the NR does check out, so I'm not losing it. Shania, is the theme words of praise? Yes, it's all about gratitude. Verbal gratitude is the clue on every themer. I appreciate it. Thanks so much. You're the best, and it looks like we're going to get one more. So it's really a Thanksgiving theme a few days after Thanksgiving, because gratitude should be year-round practice, I suppose. Lay says Arkadium isn't going to live down accidentally blocking Lucky. Kellyanne and Lay are saying NRA. Is this the NRA is in the lobby group, or is this a different NRA? Let's go here. Arkadium says, Lay, this is making my blocking finger twitchy. Oh no. Arkadium is drunk with power. What's 57 down, says Ozawain. Where's 57 down? Oh, this one? Okay, I'll look at that one next. Blake says we all change our name to Lucky tomorrow. Okay, Gerber is saying sent, and Lucky and Ledition are saying sent for on its way. That looks good. And then someone requested 57 down, so let's check this out. Female pheasants. Oh, National Recovery Act, says Gil. That does make more sense for the NRA under FDR. Something wasn't adding up to me about that. Thank you, B. Bradder. Good call. And Azawain, who was the one who requested I go here, is getting hens. I think that looks good. Female pheasants or hens? Yeah. And this could either be that or what, so it's all looking peachy. Where Korea's Truce Village is, an abbreviation. Ethan Sparks getting hens, Sweet Pea getting hens, Semester getting hens. Okay. Oh, M. Kenya is here on Twitch also. Are you someone from TikTok, or are you fresh on Twitch? Just trying to keep everybody straight. Warthog and Rhonda saying DMZ. Yeah, demilitarized zone is the border between North and South Korea. And I guess I've never heard of Truce Village, but it makes sense that it would be there. Okay. Press one's luck. Oh, and then Sweet Pea saying, I think it's outstand. Lucinda's saying, oh, dare. I like that. Yeah, Lucky agreeing on dare. Gerber agrees too. Okay, we got cross-platform agreement. Oh, Kenya on Twitch is Harambe. Oh my god. This is getting so confusing. Press one's Lay says, did Arkadium write that clue? Press one's luck. Do you dare, Lucky? Do you really want to press me? So where are we on best in competition? Did any of our theories work with this? Warthog's saying outstrip. Oh wow, that was hard. Logician's agreeing. So is it outstrip? Yeah, I guess that's what Amy says. No, but outsmart doesn't work anymore, Caitlin. We would need to put 2 letters here. Okay, outstrip we'll try. The crosses look possible. Chief, yeah. We definitely needed crosses for outstrip, because that was hard. Yeah, Blake completing the rest of the section. I guess people can see some things. Chief, we got sci-fi sound effects, and that's going to reveal highly rated as a bond. Good. Yeah. Warthog and Scav, and Jesse saying, and B. Browder saying zaps, and D for sci-fi sound effects. And then Kenya on Twitch is saying main. Yeah, the chief, the main. And AAA, I think, is the highest rated a bond can be. Perfect. And we do have a word here, but I don't know. If anyone has any theories, I'm open to hearing it. That was wonderful. Is that a guess, James, for verbal gratitude? Yeah, I definitely feel like I need more. What is 56 across? They all have the same clue, B. Browder. Verbal gratitude. So maybe we just, that's what's up, says Sergeant Sprinkle. Interesting. That is awesome. Yeah, I think there's too much flexibility here. We do 53 down instead. Help a horse day founder. That is a strange clue. That is amazing, says Shredder. That means a lot, says Scav. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Grace is like, is that really a day? I'm feeling the same way. Minnie is usually the one who knows the obscure holidays like this. ASPCA, though, it does make sense. It's like an animal cruelty charity. So that's believable. The S doesn't help that much in 56 across, though. Yeah, that's amazing. Foolishness. Yeah, Gerber, is it really a day? I don't know. Minnie says, my ears are burning. I was talking about you. Oh, that's very kind, suggests Barbara for 56. I like that guess. Ellie and Dee and Grace and Lucky are saying apery. Yeah, if you act like an ape, you're acting foolish. Doc's order. Doc's order. Good. Good. Yeah, we're almost there on this. We need a couple more crosses, and I think that'll do for. Yeah, several people writing script, but it's actually a letter too long. But you can also shorten prescription, as Russ Robinson is saying, as just script. Kino says, I just look at what everyone else says and say it. You can play however you want, Kinos. Script is short for prescription, like doc is short for doctor. That's the explanation here. Sink or swim. I'm onto this clue. I'm onto this clue. These types of clues always get me. But not this time. Never again. Yeah, Rand and Dad Not Dude and Amy and Ellie, you guys are onto it too. These types of clues are always so hard. It's a verb. Sink and swim are both verbs. Oh, Warthog and Lop are both saying that's very nice, and I thought that you guys were saying the clue, which I agree is very nice. But People guessing for 56 across. Verbal gratitude. That's very nice. It fits, and importantly, the V works with verbs. So, oh, that's very good, says Amanda. Yeah, it could be that too. That's very something. That's very something, yeah. Let's polish this off. Oh, a Michigan water border. Oh my god, all the way back to our roots. An Illinois water border was the Ohio River, but many people were guessing Erie for Illinois, but no, Erie is in Michigan, so it's gonna show up nonetheless. And no Oreo, it turns out. Who took bets? People need to be paying other people for this Oreo bet. AC says you wouldn't really say that's very good of you, though. Yeah, I kind of agree. That's very nice. Does seem a little better. Help avoid the heat, perhaps. Crossing makes secret in a way. Nice. Yeah, Alicia and Ellie and Lop are all saying a bet. Yeah, the heat as in like the cops on your tail. Minnie says, if you're wondering, it's National Fritters Day. So, told you, Minnie always knows these things. Make secret in a ways to encrypt, like encrypt your messages. Good stuff. Oh, kind. Oh yeah, that's very kind. That's actually another really good one. Grace is pointing that out instead of nice. Yeah, so okay, I'm taking nice out, and we'll just let 55 across tell us what the answer is. Legal deferral. Yeah, Issy and Pashi and Shiloh and James and Gerber all saying stay. We're flying now. We have one corner left. We don't even know our last themer yet. I want to make this corner count. I want to get confetti, and I want to play hurdle. And I want all you guys to join me for easygoing. Ericat is saying casual, and Gretchen Wong. Yeah, casual looks good. Yeah, people now backing out of the Oreo bet. I guess there are 3 more 4-letter entries. Oh, Douglas saying that we should open hurdle with script. There's also apiary, which I'm surprised no one is suggesting. I don't think script is a valid hurdle word. I think it's too casual, so to speak. Doesn't attend. Good. Yeah, Minnie's Minnie and Underwater Canuck saying skips. Yeah, Lucky agreeing, and Gerber and Grace. So skips. If you don't attend something, you skip it. So it is going to be that's very kind after all. Lots of gratitude in this puzzle. Oh, and Jesse pointing out no Oreo for sure because there's no O down here. That's very kind. You know what's kind of impressive about this theme is that they didn't repeat even a short word in any of these themers. Does not get repeated. I does not get repeated. They're all unique. I appreciate it. Thanks so much. You're the best, and that's very kind. A nice warm welcome back to streaming. Pamphlets purpose often. Grace and Minnie and Lucky and Pashi and Sweet Pea are all saying info. Seems right. Let's check the down. It's in 4 UN members' names. Yeah, Shiloh wants apiary for hurdle. What are the options? Smear. Smear's still probably the best one. But apiary's not bad. I will let chat decide. Lop just sent a cool looking. Is that a soccer ball? Thank you for that. Estella is saying, oh yeah, Lucky. That's right. We were going to do Lucky for hurdle. Guinea. It's in 4 UN members' names. Hold on. I actually want to understand this one. So Guinea is just a country. Margaret sent a heart. Thank you. There's Papua New Guinea. There's Guinea in Africa. Are there really 2 other places? Huh. Juan shared the live just in time for hurdle. Oh, Equatorial Guinea. Oh yeah, and Estella. Nice. Okay, I got them all. Thank you, or you guys got them all. I understand them all now. Thank you for that. MIT measure. Grace and Clark and Rhonda giving me GPA. Yeah. All right, only a few letters left. Saute. We got big name in dystopian fiction. What else do we have? Amazon Basin Nation. And then comes out with. Okay. I'm going to let chat populate with lots of right answers. And while that happens, I want to announce a few things. We stream every day at noon, so if you're watching this, kind of enjoying it, and want to see us again, following is the only way you'll see me again. So I do hope you consider that. Stick around for Hurdle, because we're going to play an awesome game next. And don't forget that Arkadium is having an awesome Black Friday sale. 50% off. 50% off Arkadium Plus with the code BF50. Amazon, yeah, so to pan fry is to saute. I'm already seeing the drum rolls. I just don't want to put an error in. Amazon Basin Nation is definitely Peru, and then Aldous Huxley wrote A Brave New World. How many crosswords do you do? Says someone with a blue. I do one. We do one every day. So I'm not going to do another crossword after this. I'm going to play a game called Hurdle. But first I'm going to get this confetti. Nice. Nice work, everybody. Good. Oh, and the blue dot followed. Thank you. I wish I knew what to call you. Well, I am very grateful for all of you, and it was kind of funny that this was a Thanksgiving crossword well after Thanksgiving. I'm pulling up Hurdle right now. Do not go anywhere, but do tell me what you think we should open with. There were a couple options in that grid. And if you don't know how Hurdle works, do not fear, I will explain it to you. That looks pretty good. Okay. Yeah, Lucinda's saying smear or apiary. Lay is saying lucky. A lot of people are guessing lucky. Okay, justice for lucky. That's what we're doing. Lucky, there's some injustice against lucky today. And so we're going to open with it. It's not literally the best Hurdle opener, but hey. No, we're not doing Gomez, James. Okay. We got a yellow L. We're trying to guess a 5-letter word, and we get 6 guesses to do it. It's like Wordle, if you've ever played that, but it's a little different. Yellow means there is an L somewhere in the 5-letter word. It's just not here. It's anywhere but the first position. Green would be green if it actually started with an L. So I'm seeing plead, feral, plain. Maybe plain is a nice, sensible. Get some vowels in the mix, get some common letters. I like plain. Not the most successful. So, not so pleased with this board. Dwell. Wow. Metal. No, it can't have an A in it anymore, Issy. Yeah. Steal with 2 E's, it could be, but I'd rather not repeat. Yeah, dwell, hello. A lot of them have repeated letters. Is it possible to do one without repeating a letter, just so that we motel? I like motel. That's a good guess. Could be hotel also, but... Ooh, look at that. That EL. I was not expecting that, actually. Ooh, and one of the guesses from earlier is looking really sweet now. So it definitely ends in an EL, and we have to find a T somewhere. It either starts with a T or has a T in the second slot. Oh, Grace is saying towel. Towel is a nice guess, except the O doesn't work with towel. Yeah, I think steel. Dan Plays Nintendo is saying steel. Gruel. Oh my god. No, we need a T. We need a T. I'm going to put steel in and hope this is right. Okay, sweet. Good. We got it. And this is the first thing that makes Hurdle different from Wordle, which is that now we play again, and our first guess is automatically steel. Oh, and actually hit pretty well. And these chain together until the round 5, which is where things get really wild. Round 5 is my favorite, but we got to make it there. Arkadium saying that was for lucky. Getting steel was for lucky. R.I.P. lucky. Okay. Oh, yes, this does mean there are 2 E's. Good point. There are definitely 2 E's in the word, and we know one of them is here. That's already a lot of information. Leech. Duo saying leech, which is not a bad guess. Let's try that. Wait, is this a word? Is this how you spell it, or is it Leach? I'm actually concerned now. Wait, why can't I see this? Is this a word? Elegy. I guess if it's not a word, they're both words. One is a bug and one is a verb. Okay, that could have been worse. We found the L. Oh, and actually we know where the other E goes. This is important. By process of elimination, the last E has to be in the final position. E ends the word. Liege. Oh my god. Not an easy word. And did we get it in 3? Oh, that is us on fire. Nice work. To get liege in 3 is pretty good. All right, board 3 out of 5. Hell yeah, says AC, exactly. Board 3 out of 5, and maybe we get something with an OU situation. Or, yeah, it can't be claimed because there's no I. Same with bilge. Flower, yeah, something like flower I like. This kind of flower. I think that's a good guess. Or cloud is another good guess. But let's go with this. All right. Chipping away at this. We need a U now. I mean, U's not gonna... U is unlikely to open the word or close the word, so I think it's pretty safe to put U in the middle slot. Yeah, like blush or clump or pluck, blunt. Yeah, lots of options, actually. So what's it gonna be? Blush or blunt? Let's try blush. We have room to play, so we'll get some information here. Not good, though. I guess we ruled out some stuff. But we might need a filler at some point. If not now, then definitely next. Because there's lots of options. Plump and clump still work, but pluck does too. And cluck. And plunk. Yeah, there's lots of options, so I'm actually getting a little nervous. Ulula? No way. So what do we do? Yeah, filler, says Kitty Cat, but what filler? I guess listening pluck is a good filler. I guess it would check for cluck. It would check for NK as well. Yeah, you're right. Pluck kind of covers some bases. So why don't we try this and hope that you can ululate, but I don't think there's a ulula. Let's try pluck. I don't think it's a bad guess. Oh, turns out it was the best guess. I was really just expecting pluck to get us some information. Well done. Daglu Pays More on YouTube also got pluck. Well done. Okay. And Joel is here on Facebook. Got some new folks joining for Hurdle. And we have a K. More information than we usually have at this stage. Well done. Yeah, people celebrating pluck. That was very plucky of you. Don't you speak his name. Or her name. I actually don't know. Liam K followed us. Oh, need or knife. Yeah, need is good because it guesses E and A, N and D. They're all common letters. Let's try need. Not the best. Drake, says Jerry. Steak. Oh, although now we know there's no A. Broke. Broke might be a good guess. Is there anything wrong with broke? Let me just put this in. Evoke is also nice. Hold on. Broke. Why not, right? This looks like a good guess. Yeah, Blake likes it. Let's try this. Okay. Now we kind of know the shape of the word. There's still stoke. Are there others? Evoke is another one. Good. I want to list out all smoke. Yeah, so there are still multiple possibilities, at least 3. But if there's 4, then we might want to consider a filler. Stoke, evoke, and smoke are the 3 that I'm aware of. Yeah, Lucky is helpfully spelling them out for me. We could just guess one. I mean, if we guess stoke, moves as a filler, or stove. Do smoke, and then that eliminates some options. That's kind of how I'm thinking too. Yeah, smoke will eliminate stoke. All right, so we'll do smoke. Ooh, if it's not evoke, then we're in big trouble. That's the problem. It's either evoke or we are completely in trouble. So I guess we try evoke. It's all we can think of, right? Gotta be, says Grace. Let's hope. I want to make it to the last round. That's a relief. All right. Ooh, round 5 out of 5. And on this round, we only get 2 of our own guesses. The first 4 guesses are supplied for us. It's all the answers from the previous round. And luckily, we have some information here. We know where the L is. We know that there's an O here, and there's a G somewhere. So it could start with a G or it could end with a G. Ooh, this is one of those boards where it feels like there's still going to be a lot of possibilities. Jam just followed us. Thank you. Glove along. No, not glove because of the V. That's important. Along. Is that still possible? It is, unfortunately. Glory. Oof. I really want to list these out. Gloom. Global. Oh my god. No, it can't be global. That's too long. Okay. I don't think I want to just guess one, because I think there are too many possibilities. Glory, gloom, and along. Not globe because of the E. And we need a G. Word hug. So is it just... Oh, gloss. Oh, no gloss because of the S. I would panic for a second. Hi, Gloop. We're in the most stressful part of the stream. And I'm not trying to just milk this. I really just want to get it right. Someone said aloha. No, it can't work because we need a G somewhere, Charlie. How do we do this? Do the G word that narrows it to 1. Glory. Gloom would eliminate... Oh, wow. It's not blown or bloom. So glory, gloom, and along. I don't know what to do, honestly. I guess we try glory. It was people's first instinct. And if the G doesn't hit, then we try along. There's mangy? No, it can't be mangy. Abu Abbas followed us, thank you. All right, I'm doing glory. That's what Russ is saying. Is gloop a word? I'm not sure. Could be, honestly. This doesn't feel right to me, but I don't want to take too much time. But, all right, Scav is voting glory. Let's do it. Let's do it. Why not blown? Because we need a G. This G is yellow. Okay. Here we go. Oh, that is glory. That is what glory looks like. Wow. I was stressed there. I was not feeling like that was the right guess, and I was wrong. Well done to you all. Oof. First stream back, and it was a nail biter. Thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you for crushing Hurdle, as you guys often do. And I am grateful for you all in this Thanksgiving season. Follow us if you don't already. Russ just followed us, and do check out the Black Friday code. You could get Arkadium Plus for 50% off using the code BF50. And join AMA tomorrow. We stream every day at noon Eastern time, so we're streaming again. And yeah, the blue dot is going to see us tomorrow. And enjoy the rest of your Tuesday, everybody. I will see you soon, I hope. Bye.